Revelio. Revelio.
Greetings.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio.
That was nothing. You should...
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Some of us are tidier than others, though, aren't we?
Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should never have trusted them.
It's a relief to finally
Revelio.
I don't mind herbology myself. I'll take a mandrake any day.
Incendio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
The cross one's duelist to beat.
Revelio. 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 These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio. This must be the entrance to the hidden Herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Wonder what could go.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me, Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got?
Have you found anything to...
I hope Adelaide's up. Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
I've never seen a sword like it. interesting around here. Who's that? Mr. Tallison. Eh? You look tired.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Protego!
I won't rest until dead. Why can't I hit you?
Confringo! Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
Nothing to poach in Arrancher except spiders. I dream of making a better world. For me. Betting on the dragonfly is the best decision.
Incendio! Potato! Depulso! Accio! Descendo! Flipendo!
You'll be... You dare slay one of my own! You will...
Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No! That's mine! I've seen Billywinks more stink.
Confringo! What do we have here?
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Accio. Depulso. Flipendo. Protego. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Descendo! Flipendo! Depulso! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Levioso! Confringo! Defendo! Levioso!
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Petrificus totalis. Glad I was never looked. Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus!
Waste of my time.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Someone there?
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! You only have Ranrock to blame. What will we find in here?
Won't get away with that.
Descendo! Flipendo! Accio! Capulso! Expelliarmus! It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Ah, there you are.
Depulso! Oh, Descendo! Flipendo! Revelio.
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
A boiler door. How to open it? Petrificus totalis.
Out. No. I won't rest.
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! Lumos. I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler hole. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Someone thinks they can outlast me!
Confringo!
True.
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio!
No!
Defendo! Hit it! Revelio!
Come in here. Has he never tried that before?
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
An intruder!
Defendo!
Was that
Incendio!
your best?
Defendo!
Easily diverted.
Confringo! Levioso! Arresto momentum!
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Defendo!
I shall avenge your death.
Confringo! Accio. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Perfect thing. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry. My wand. I want to transfer.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Arnshire. This hamlet is simply crawling with life.